Hello, welcome back to the livest Let's Play I've ever done. My first completely blind Let's Play. This is Antipole on Xbox Live Indie Games. Gravity-based platforming. So, I already notice a bit of a problem here. The fact that large parts of these platforms are green, and the background is also green. I kind of don't get it. I know you can still see the platform perfectly well because it's kind of grey, black there, but why would you add green to it? I know it's a small niggle, maybe I'm being petty, but I don't get it. I don't get why anyone would choose to do that. Because at best, it serves no purpose, and at worst, it could be confusing. It's not difficult to go, foreground same colour as background. That could be a problem. It doesn't take a genius to work that out. Anyway, I'm being a little bit hard on Antipole in these videos. That sounds wrong. I'll be hard on your Antipole, or something. Thanks, the Todd. There is a Todd in all of us. Anyway, I am being a little bit critical of Antipole. And it's not bad. It's reasonably fun. I'm having an alright time with it. And actually, despite the fact that its mechanics and the way it feels and everything is very different, somehow the game it reminds me of most is an old NES game don't shoot me with your barber poles. Got some kind of achievement there. Yeah, it reminds me a bit of an old NES game called Kabuki Quantum Fighter. I don't know if you played it. I don't think it's a very famous one, but I always thought of it as quite famous because back in the day, I did all my game buying, back in my NES days, in accordance with the mini review collection in the back pages of Nintendo Magazine Systems kind of special. I don't know whether it was an anniversary special or something. I can't remember. I still have it somewhere. The cover has long since detached, but I still have it. Anyway, it was a big volume, a compilation of reviews they'd done over the years, and there was a mini review section for each genre. And I think Kabuki Quantum Fighter got like 96% or 92% or something. So I assumed that since it was such a highly rated game, everyone knew of it, and everyone must own it. But it seems, in later years, now there's the internet and everything, that not that many people have played it. Anyway, that's what this reminds me of. Nowhere near as difficult, of course. Kabuki Quantum Fighter was bastard hard. But there's something about the general feel of this that reminds me of that game. It might just be the sort of faux industrial 80s games sci-fi aesthetic that's going on here. Okay, these skinny scorpions and their barber pole shots are starting to get on my nerves a bit. Not because they're that difficult, just because they're fiddly to deal with. Get rid of some blocks, grab a challenge coin. And notice they're not affected by gravity like normal enemies are. That's always an inconvenience. Stop it! Stop countering my shots with your pole! You lout. Michael Jackson, you really need to work on the potency of your purple expulsions. It's just something he's probably been told many times. No intention to be disrespectful to Michael Jackson here. It's just, this guy is clearly him. Or possibly Dick Tracy. Anyone remember that Dick Tracy cartoon from probably the mid-90s, maybe? That was my sole experience of Dick Tracy for a long time. So when I saw the film, it was very disappointing because I quite liked the cartoon, as I recall, but the film was absolutely shocking. Anyway, back to the game. You don't want to hear my film-watching anecdotes from my childhood. And I've been told, some of you know this already, if you follow me on Twitter, or you like my Facebook page, I've been told by part of the Reddit community, reliable scholars of video game stuff as they are, that I talk too much in my Let's Plays. So, if you find that to be the case, please say so in the comments, and I will then tell you at length why I do it. I just find the idea of someone talking too much during a Let's Play to be odd, but I will try to at least not ramble too much about my childhood experiences watching Dick Tracy. So, manoeuvring my way around this network of platforms, nothing too difficult. That's the end of the level there. That level was pretty routine. It didn't have the troubling torch jumps and things of the previous level. Oh, okay, the grey dotty thing is messing with my eyes already. Moving platform. Oh, proper moving platform. Well, how in the hell was I supposed to guess that? Yes, beep beep, I'm dead. So, it's an old platforming tradition. Stand on the platform while it takes you through various areas. I assume I'll have to deal with obstacles like this enemy here. And get this challenge coin. Oh, piss off. I don't know how I could have got past those any better. I could have reversed gravity, but I didn't really see the benefit to doing it. What this moving platform malarkey is reminding me of right now is Donkey Kong Country. Simply because it's not that long since I watched Northern Lion's Let's Play of Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo, and there were some moving platform hijinks in that I had forgotten about in the many years since I last played it myself. Okay, now, oh fuck. Presumably we have to face plant into some spikes, clearly. Yeah, in the grand old tradition of platform games, it looks like we have to leave the platform and then make sure we don't lose it when it passes out of sight. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck you. No! No! Oh. Alright, just let myself die. Clearly I'm out of practice with platform games. I actually haven't played many real platform games in a long time. I think the only one I've played in the last several months is a voxel action, which I might do a video of at some point. Which is quite a nice one. It's actually, there are quite a few platformers on Xbox Live Indie Games, but most of them are rubbish. And I've played more than my share of rubbish ones in the past, but a voxel action is good. The other platformers I've played in the last few months, things like Scapegoat, have been more puzzle games than real platforms. Not that that's a criticism, merely an observation. Anyway, here's where we got killed, so pass over the spikes. Be very careful this time. Don't want to faceplant into them by accident. Oh no! I missed it! Come on! Go! See, the thing is there, the speed that I navigate that spiky area is determined by how long it takes my gravity bar to recharge, so I don't feel like there's all that much I can do about it. But presumably with practice I'll get better at it and be able to completely obliterate it. With no effort at all. Oh, fuck off. These things are way too tough, and that bastard just doesn't move, he just stands there. There's no way you can get past him without taking a hit, I'm sure. Because he doesn't move, and there's no way you can take him out in the time before he fires. And didn't manage to get that health, and in fact took a hit in trying to do so. And now up here, over here, over here, down here, and yes, I've actually made it. Fantastic. Okay, hopefully, if I get killed in this next section, I won't have to do that whole moving platform bit again, but you never know. That's exactly the sort of thing that game developers like to do to you. Okay, over here, nothing too exceptional. Hopping from platform to platform, pretty basic stuff. Now I have to grab that coin, so I'm thinking jump off here, and then that will probably work, but I mis-aimed myself. Okay, take that out. Is that a platform, or is it a bit of the background? It doesn't move with the background, so I'm assuming it's a platform. But here's another example of what I was saying about the backgrounds. When I talked about green platforms against the green background, here we have a grey platform against the grey background. It's not clear that it's actually a platform. I'm sure you're trying to run with a grey industrial science fiction theme here, developer, but you should really reconsider making your foreground the same colour as your background. Anyway, don't want to harp on that too much. Oh! Alright, let's try that again. I did do that whole thing very, very clumsily. Oh, pressed the wrong trigger there. But apparently it has the same effect. Okay, don't bother getting onto the moving platform. Over here, and up there. Yes, okay. Only took one hit, that's not so bad. Now I have to get over here, down there, take that out, get across these spikes, recharge, these. Okay, we're in business. Take out some of those blocks, because I presume I'll need to. And then ride on into the sunset. Or into more danger. Okay, run along the ceiling. Okay, that bit wasn't so bad. I think I'm getting the hang of this moving platform thing. It's annoying that the moving platform was always slightly too low down for you to comfortably shoot those enemies. I know it's challenge and all that, but it kind of feels cheap somehow. Like the developer was just trying to make it annoying. Anyway, that's the end of that level. Seems like an opportune moment to take a break. So rejoin me for the next episode of my blind Let's Play of Antipole. See you then.